I'm gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the world.
Handle the truth. You can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. Got ourselves another teams match. Got ourselves a 1-0 going up against another 1-0. We got FUNprepared, Anthony Tisdall and Luis Boost going up against the future Caleb Coho and Joseph Olivas. Both, I'd say, performed pretty well in their debut matches, and they're both looking to get that elusive second win to progress a little bit further along in our kind of early titleist picture, if you will. Yeah, I mean both teams, I think, are really happy to be here, and we're just gonna get right into it in these pre-match interviews. Here, I'll talk to our first team here, FUNprepared.
Yo.
So you're both wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, we always do,
okay.
because I see the future and it is bright, to quote the late great David Lynch. First of all, we have FUNprepared, the sequel. The first FUNprepared were me and Christina, Schmodon legend Christina Zabel. Second of all, why the fuck would we be happy to be here? We're playing Coho and Joseph Olivas. I mean, not the greatest team to play, I guess, if you want to win.
No.
But I don't know.
Yeah, who the scheduler was like, you know what? These two 1-0 teams should play each other. A team that clearly is just here to have fun, and a team that probably is going to go for a belt later. Yeah, we'll throw them together. That just seems right.
Seems cruel, to be honest. But
very cool. It's all right. I have this to make my life a little bit better.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, I don't make the schedule. I don't even tell you. We'll just bring in the your who you're going up against. The Canada's. It's future Caleb Coho and Joseph. Yeah, how you guys doing?
I'm feeling good. Yeah.
All right. Okay,
Sorry. Make clear, Joseph and I are on the exact same wavelength today. I'm just like, yeah, we feel good. We're playing two really fun guys that both of us like. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. Not a lot of I don't feel like there's an intense competitive pressure anytime me and Joseph's gotta come in. Not because I think that Joseph and I are just kind of having fun, trying to get back into the swing of playing teams. But the more that we get in and the more we play, the more that the two of us, I think, are warmed up and having a blast. So I have a great time playing with Joseph. I'm excited to get a second match so quick. So
Hi, Luis. Hi, Anthony.
Yo, what up, Joseph?
Oh, all right then. Let's go and get right into it. Start round number one. Gonna work pretty much every round number one you guys ever done. You got 8 questions. Make general movie categories. Have 15 seconds to write the answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of that time, we'll ask that you show and verbalize your answer. Get a point for each correct answer, and if any one of you gets all 8 correct, you will receive a bonus question, also worth 1 point. Each team also gets 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Anything else before we get started?
No.
Cool. First question would come in the category of mystery thriller. In 7, how many sins have been discovered by the police by the time John Doe turns himself in? There we go. Right, open my phone to start the timer. It's how I do these things. Some say you can use the timer up there. I don't know math that well, so that's not a good idea. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Luis.
6.
Okay, Joseph.
I said 5.
Okay, Anthony.
I said 4.
Okay, Coho.
I also said 5.
5
Damn it.
is correct. It was all of them except for Envy and Wrath.
Yeah.
The end of the
was
movie.
just after.
Going into your next question, the category of actors and actresses. Who has played a racer, a huntsman, and a god in various 2010s movies? Yeah, so 2-0. Future takes the lead on that one. I don't know if I said the score or not, but
How is Coho writing when you said racer? There's got to be more than one.
I was writing down the
I
thing.
was like, damn, dude.
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Excuse me. Let's go to Joseph.
Chris Hemsworth.
Okay, Anthony.
Chris Hemsworth.
Coho.
Chris Hemsworth.
And Luis.
Chris Hemsworth.
Clean sweep on that one. Chris Hemsworth is correct. 42. Futures advantage going into your next question in the category of Westerns. What 1930s Western features John Wayne playing a character nicknamed the Ringo Kid? That's an interesting nickname. Ringo Kid. And also giving John Wayne a nickname in which they called him a kid. That's something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
I don't know.
All right, you got it. Coho.
Stagecoach.
Oh, we're gonna get that
Okay.
anyway.
Luis.
Yeah, I had less than a clue. I said Rio Grande.
And Joseph.
That does have John Wayne in it. Stagecoach.
Stagecoach is correct. Score is 6-2. Going into your next question, the category of horror. Who plays convict James Desolation Williams in Ghosts of Mars? This is an all right movie, I guess. I thought it was fine. I think one of my oldest memories of Ebert and Roper is them reviewing this movie. I don't remember if they liked it. I just remember they reviewed it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Coho.
No idea. I said Nick Nolte.
Okay. Let's go to Luis.
I've erased everything about this movie from my mind. I said Danny Trejo.
Okay. Joseph.
Is Ice Cube in that?
Anthony.
Pretty sure he's in it. I don't know if it's the right guy. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube is the correct
Okay.
answer. So Joseph staying perfect with that hit. And we'll go into your next question in the category of Oscars.
God damn it.
What song from South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, was nominated for Best Original Song?
Which one was it? Was it that?
Yeah. You know what? I was going to say something. I will not save that for the next question because of reasons. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go back over to Luis.
I mean, it has to be Blame Canada, right?
Joseph.
Blame Canada! Blame Canada!
Anthony.
I won't sing any more of that for our Canadian friends. Blame Canada.
And Coho.
Blame Canada.
Blame Canada is the correct answer. Clean sweep there. 9-5 is your score. Futures lead. Going into your next question, the category of animation. The Wind Rises focuses on an inventor who designs what specifically? Yeah, I was gonna probably like one of the few times you can get away with asking that question. Like just once we had people name their teams after a thing. Like we can't ask it we can't ask you to name that basketball team anymore. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go over to Joseph.
I hope this is specific enough. Airplanes?
Okay, Anthony.
That makes sense. I said a hot air balloon.
Coho.
I think the most specific you can get would be a kamikaze plane, but planes.
Oh.
And Luis.
I said airplane.
Airplane is
Overthought
correct.
the shit out of that.
Yeah. So go to your next question. Category of drama. What 2020's drama is about a single father and his daughter on holiday at a Turkish holiday resort, with the events of the holiday also being captured on camera? That was very long. A lot of lines in that one. I hope there are no repeats. So I'll just leave it at that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
I like how you come to me when I don't know the answer first.
I got it. Coho.
After Sun.
Cool. Luis.
Yeah, we'll never hear Under Pressure the same way again. It's After Sun.
Joseph.
One of my favorite first-time watches last year, After Sun.
After Sun is correct.
I feel better that I've never heard of that.
Future still in the lead, 13-7, going into the last question of this round in the category of directors. Who directed Good Morning Vietnam? Well, possible final question, because if Joseph does get this correct, he will get a perfect round.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good that he's got it.
Oh, you never know. Anything can happen. Never. 5, 4, 3,
This
2.
processor might stop working right now.
Hands down. Let's go to Coho.
Barry Levinson.
Okay. Luis.
Barry Levinson.
Anthony. Let's go to Anthony.
Oh, I put Ron Howard. I'm not even going to show you the board. Fine.
Yeah, going out of order. So Joseph go last. So what you got, Joseph?
Barry Levinson?
That is correct for the perfect round. We'll now go into give Joseph a bonus question, which will go only to him. He gets it correct, also be a point. So Joseph, don't need your whiteboard. So here is your bonus question and go only to you. What specific kind of food is referenced in both Pulp Fiction and There Will Be Blood?
I drink your milkshake.
Milkshake is correct for 1 point.
Can you give me that question instead of an Oscars question? Go on.
So,
good job, Jeff.
with that, for the trooper round, got Future at the lead, 16. FUNprepared at 8. That will go into round number 2, which is our wheel round, in which both teams will get a chance to spin our wheel. If they like it, they can keep it. If not, they can elect to spin again, but they must keep what they land on the second time. You're going to get 5 questions you get 5 questions, whatever category you land on, worth 2 points apiece, or you can check down a multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealing, so everybody watch your asses on that one. The categories that you can spin on today are directed by the Coen brothers and Mission Impossible, which are our strength categories on the wheel, as well as Oscars, horror, biopics, 1990s, crime, 1970s, and spinners and opponent's choice. Future, you are ahead, so it is up to you whether or not you want to spin first or defer.
You want to defer? I think we let them go first.
Yeah, let's do that.
You got it. All right, FUNprepared. This is your first spin. And you land on biopics. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
What do you think?
I mean, how do you feel about it? Because there's definitely stuff on this that's better, and there's definitely stuff that's worse. It's not awful, But I mean,
Yeah,
it's kind of one of those like we need points, but there's a category on here that we will. That I mean, we'll just be done before this round's over.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I do think I would want to spin again, though.
It works for me. I mean, we might as well try.
Just risk it, yeah.
Yeah, we're here for fun. Let's see
Spin
what
again.
happens. Let's go. I almost guarantee I know what's about to spin right now.
Well, here it is. We'll see what
Don't
happens.
jinx it.
And you land on the 1970.
Please.
I mean, it's not the worst.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
second worst.
oh, look, I was already on there.
No, we did it. For
Okay,
you.
well, I'm the only one here, so I'm going to give you a question then 1970.
Cool.
First question. Who plays the titular character in THX 1138?
That's Robert Duvall, right?
That's. I mean, I've heard of it, so but I don't know anything about it. But that works for me. Go for it.
Okay, Robert Duvall, final answer.
That is correct for
Good
2
job,
points. Right, your next question. What 70s drama features one of the main characters forcibly taking control of a nuclear power plant control room?
Oh, of course. I got an idea, but I do think we need to.
You want to
go
go
to
multiple and just see?
Yeah.
If you have an idea, might as well go multiple and
Yeah.
yeah, multiple.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, The Getaway, B, Soylent Green, C, Marathon Man, or D, The China Syndrome.
Yeah, I thought the China syndrome.
That it's definitely not B or C. So China syndrome works. Yeah.
Yeah,
go for
the
it.
China syndrome, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Next question. The Sunshine Boys centers on characters who have what profession in entertainment?
Shit.
I'm not sure that I know this one. So I guess we'll go multiple, right?
Yeah, this sounds familiar, but I'm pretty sure I know it's going to be on multiple. But yeah, multiple
Okay,
choice.
multiple.
All right, multiple choice options are A, magicians, B, acrobats, C, comedians, or D, dancers.
A and B stand out.
Oh, for me, dancers are standing out.
Okay, I mean,
I have no idea for sure. But that was
I'll
the one
let you go ahead on that one.
I'll take the blame if this doesn't work. D, dancers, final answer.
D, dancers is incorrect. Going over
My
to
bad.
the future for the 1 point
That's
steal.
cool.
Is it A, magicians, B, acrobats, C, comedians, or D, dancers?
So I haven't seen it, but I know Walter Matthau is in it, so I was going to say comedians.
That would make sense to me. Yeah, I'm fine with that if you feel it.
Let's try comedians. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
well. At least it was C. I don't feel that bad.
All right, going into your penultimate question, the category. In Enter the Dragon, the main villain Han is missing what body part?
You know this?
I've seen it. The only reason I want to kind of say hand because I feel like he has like a claw type thing going on, but I don't know.
I'll trust you.
Repeat.
One.
Repeat.
Okay.
Repeat.
Let me listen.
All right, that is FUNprepared's first repeat your question again. In Enter the Dragon, the main villain Han is missing what body part?
I mean, it would make sense from like a juxtaposition standpoint to the main character. So without having seen the movie, my thought was like hand as well.
Yeah, that's my best guess because I thought he had like some sort of claw type thing going on.
Want to risk it or go multiple?
Let's risk it. Hand. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, man.
It's like I've seen one of these.
All right, and your final question in the category. Who directed Black Sunday?
Oh I think I need multiple on this.
You know I'm not going to help you with a director, so
Yeah,
whatever you need.
multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are A. John Sturgis, B. Robert Wise, C. Robert Altman, or D. John Frankenheimer. John Frankenheimer.
Can you repeat the options again? Sorry.
All right, your options again: A. John Sturgis, B. Robert Wise, C. Robert Altman, or D. John Frankenheimer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just go ahead. D, final answer.
D. John Frankenheimer is correct for one.
Nice work. Good pull.
Well, that Fun Prepared works through 70s, gets the score up to 14. The Future still had getting that steal at 17, so we'll bring back up. And this will be the Future's first spin. And you land on horror. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think we can do better personally, but let's.
Yeah, I think we. Yeah, I was gonna say we can afford a respin here.
Yeah, let's respin.
Disagree.
Here is your here's second spin. You got to keep it. You land on this time, and you land on directed by the Coen Brothers.
Cool. Let's do it.
Okay. Crap.
Alrighty. Once again, I'm the only one here, so I'll give you your questions. And directed by the Coen Brothers. Here's your first question. In what Coen Brothers film will you find a character with the phrase, "Help me, save me," engraved in his teeth?
A Serious Man.
Yeah.
A Serious Man, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Top 3 Coen Brothers movie for me.
Your next question. What role on the team does Gawain have? What role on the team does Gawain have in the heist in The Lady Killers?
I didn't rewatch.
So he's like an inside man. He's supposed to be he's supposed to be working in the casino so that he can let the others get in.
Okay.
It's like
I'm with you as not knowing how to phrase it. Let's go multiple choice.
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
All right. Multiple choice options are A, explosive expert, B, inside man, C, tunneling expert, or D, main financier.
Yeah,
Inside man.
Inside man, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. On to your next question. In the opening of the meal ticket segment of The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, we first see Harrison reciting what famous poem?
Do we first see him doing the Gettysburg Address? Well, no, that's not a poem.
I wouldn't call it a poem, so
That's
let's go multiple choice.
Yeah, go multiple.
Multiple choice, please.
Multiple choice options are A, Ozymandias, B, Ulysses, C, Gilgamesh, or D, Beowulf.
I think it's Ozymandias.
Ozymandias, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Got a multiple question in the category. What is the name of Maddie's horse in True Grit?
Oh, that's a great question.
Little Blackie.
That's right.
Little Blackie, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Excuse me. All right. Here is the situation. If the Future can hit their final Coen Brothers question for 2 points, they will get a knockout, and that will be the end of the match. If any other point value or a steal, we will move on. So your question. In the beginning of Hail Caesar, why is Eddie in confession?
he was smoking a cigarette. He lied about smoking cigarettes, I think is the it's okay.
That
If
rings
we
a bell.
use repeats, we'll use repeats, but I can get there.
5, 4, 3.
Is a repeat or multiple?
Repeat.
All right. Your question. That is your first repeat. Your question again. In the beginning of Hail Caesar, why is Eddie in confession?
He's okay. It's definitely the cigarettes.
Yeah.
I think it's that he smoked a cigarette and lied about it. I'm pretty sure he lied to his wife about quitting cigarettes. I think is the.
I think that's right.
Okay. Sure.
I'll let you phrase it.
Lied to his wife about smoking a cigarette. Final answer.
And your winner, the future. Lied about smoking is an acceptable answer. So with that, we'll take that. Future wins by knockout. God, that was terrible. Take everybody out. And, I'll just talk to myself for a little bit here. It was just kind of one of those matches. Unfortunately for FUNprepared, you just kind of get. They were kind of saying it to themselves. They were going into the beginning of this match about thinking, man, we might be going into a bit of a buzzsaw here, and you went up against a team that missed one question the entire match. So it was just like it's pretty rough go of it when that happens. It's just not a whole lot that you can do. But what we can say here is that it happened, and you got to answer round 2 questions. We had a match this year where that didn't happen. So hey, you got the answer to questions. Wow, I should never do this alone ever again. We are going to talk to our second place finishers, FUNprepared. Bring him in here, guys.
Well,
I think you guys did pretty well. All things considered, I think you had a pretty solid round number 1, and we've seen plenty of teams die on 70s, and you guys were able to get some questions right, and at least put the pressure on the future to kind of do well in their category to put you away. So, other than that, how do you guys think you did today?
First of all, Joseph Cohen, next time, buy us dinner first, right? If we're getting, and part of my French here, getting comstered and dumpstered, at least let me eat. Fucking A. The first round, it was what it was. Wasn't the greatest thing ever done, but whatever, sometimes the questions just don't go your way, but then the wheel also doesn't go your way. And it lands on 70s, which I was surprised that we didn't do worse on. I'm kind of mad at myself because the Frankenheimer and the China syndrome question I could have gotten on 2, but I didn't because I second guessed myself. Well, here we are now, 1-1. The fucking positive record felt good while it lasted. I don't know. Anthony, you got something to say?
It is what it is. Like round 1, just something like he said, the questions just aren't in your thing. There's a westerns and Oscars as directors. I'm fucked. It's like Luis crushed round 1. He did much better. He carried us round 1. He kind of carried us. He carried us around 2, basically too. I was just there to be like, yeah, that sounds right-ish. But like it's just sometimes it doesn't go your way, and this one did not go our way. We went up against absolute monsters of the game. And we just exist in the game. You don't put monsters against people that just exist. We're supposed to be here to play people that just exist. That's what's fun. And they're great people. They did awesome. There's only so much you can do when you get 70s, they get Cohens and crush us. And, just gets a perfect round because what else is new?
He's a fucking computer. Like, I don't remember what I ate for dinner yesterday, and he remembers all this fucking shit.
Joseph carried my ass and Cody all the way to a finals of a trios thing. So clearly he is pretty solid.
It's honestly annoying, but good for him. Great job, guys.
Good game, guys. You crushed us. Well done.
I think in our book, 1-1, 500 still a positive record, so we're definitely bringing you guys back.
That.
I don't know if you guys have any idea you want to play, or hey, you want to call anybody out?
Not anyone that's previous champions on a team. That'd be great. Love that.
Also not Kaiser. I still don't want to play him.
Most importantly, not fucking
Yeah.
Kaiser.
I'm not sure what we can do about the previous champions. There may be something you can do about the not Kaiser bit. There's a lot of opportunities to not get Kaiser. Thanks for coming, guys. We'll see you next time. Always a pleasure. And we're bringing your winners today. The future, Caleb Coho and Joseph Olivas. Yeah, I pretty much said it in that before. I think together you guys only missed one question. You're not going to lose to many teams of only missing one question throughout the match. Just the way it is. And got your first KO. So looking pretty good, getting that 2-0 record. How do you guys feel?
I mean, a knockout always feels good when you're on the winning side of it. I think Joseph played literally perfect. He played a perfect game. My teammate is a monster, and he's great. I feel really good about how he played. I feel really good with Cohen brothers, like getting it and kind of getting to like see where we're at with it and what we need to clean up if we get that again. At least for like me, knowing it's like, okay, Lady Killers, better watch that again. True Grit, better watch that again. But like, I think we complement each other really well in the things that we know as well, where it's like, even within Cohen brothers, the things Joseph knows like as serious as a heart attack are things that I definitely need a refresher on, and like even like the Hail Caesar is just one I've seen a million times and like can get to there. But Anthony and Luis are a good team that are much better than the result of this match would suggest. They are a good team, and they will be back, and they will beat a lot more teams than they'll give themselves credit for, because they played a very good match in against like a lot of teams. That's a win, or on the way to a win. So I think they're a fun team that is better than they give themselves credit for. Anthony and Luis are both very smart guys, so they need to give themselves more credit. But I'm excited about the win.
I've seen Luis answer the question, who plays Killer Croc in Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
I've seen Anthony, and I've played with Anthony all the way to a title and trios match. I know that the whole bit with self-deprecating was that I was carrying them, but they also contributed significantly to a number of matches. And I'm just saying, kind of echoing what Coho was saying, that these guys are better than this match suggested. It's just that we had a lot of questions that we were able to get right, so it's harder for that in that regard, but I don't think they need to feel too bad about it. And also, Mark, that is a pretty sick looking drive poster. I just noticed it in the background.
It is a good poster.
Thank you so much. This does move you along in our picture. Listen, I only work here, so I don't know who you're playing next. As Coho does, and you'd like to tell me?
I don't think we definitely don't know who we're playing, but there's like options in the air. So of all the teams that are kind of now in the vicinity of who we're gonna play, they're all like, we're getting to like a lot of the teams where it's like they're established, they're veterans, they're scary, they're ready to roll. Like the Blame Canadas, the Lights, Camera, and Actions, the Kumites are there, and I'm really excited to see how we do in the same arena as them. I'll just say I hope we get to play Lights, Camera, and Action at some point, because those are two of my best friends, and I would love to be in the same room as them playing trivia again. But I would also love to beat Cameron Holtzman with my new teammate, because I didn't get to do that last year. We didn't even get a chance. He beat me last year without my intended partner. I want the rematch with Joseph by my side. I think it'll be a great game. So that's what
I also want another match against Holtzman. I'm still a little sour about the loss that I had last year, so we'll take on Lights, Camera, and Action sooner or later.
Yeah, hopefully we run into them at some point. They might be champions. Who even knows? But we'd love to play Lights, Camera, Action.
Well, thank you for reminding me the reason why Thomas Scully is now banned. Thank you for coming in, and hope glad to see you next time. Congratulations on the win again. And that's the end. I think that caps off a good episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. Thank you again for stopping by. Thank you for the writers writing up this match. Thank you for the editors editing up this thing. Thank you to you, the viewers, for watching this. If you aren't watching this, I don't know what the hell we're doing here. Thank you again, and be well.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.